Hi everyone, what's up? It's Joshua here from Alternative Brewing, and today we're here to check out the CinoArt PT2 Automatic Coffee Tamper. This is an electric coffee tamper that came to rise from a successful Kickstarter program back in 2020. It's a very affordable automatic coffee tamper that's absolutely built like a tank. So durability and life expectancy of the CinoArt, as you can imagine, is very good, and that's great news for the business owner. Then add in the fact it has the widest range of tamping pressures available amongst the current lineup of automatic tampers. You have multiple segmented tamping cycles, as well as a guidance leveling system to ensure the tamp head presses down on the puck evenly each time. Now, the CinoArt does come in a couple of different colors, and they're all available online from this link up above. But let's jump in now and see how the CinoArt P2 stacks up with its features and how to use it. So straight out of the box, the CinoArt measures 31 centimeters tall and only 12 centimeters in diameter. And it weighs just under 4 kilograms with that frame made completely from solid cast aluminium. It has a nice solid footing to it as well that doesn't feel like it's going to slip back too easily from repeated use. Now you'll discover there's no on or off button on the CinoArt, but a very long power cord that's divided up with a transformer, so it runs off 12 volts of power. Perhaps a good consideration for a coffee cart. It's otherwise a very minimal looking automatic coffee tamper, which doesn't really draw too much attention to itself. There is a cylindrical shape to it and that matte color exterior, and you could easily and discreetly place this between your machine or grinder, but it certainly wouldn't take much to customize its appearance to your cafe setting either. The portafilter forks are adjustable using the included hex key wrench. With the machine turned off and on its back, you only need to loosen the nuts and then place your portafilter in place to set the size of the forks. Now, it will accommodate a majority of 58mm portafilters and baskets, no issue. And that little alcove, there's a removable rubber mat that'll catch any excess grinds and will be easy to clean up during or after shift. So taking a look at the programming of the CinoArt, it's done through the display panel on top of the tamper. We have 3 preset buttons we're able to program, and we can overlook the actual numbers on them as we program each of these 3 buttons to any cycle and pressure we choose. On the left-hand side of the display, it will show us our programmed pressure, and then on the right, it will show us how many tamps we've programmed into the cycle. Now choose a program to set, and then to increase or decrease the pressure, we simply have to use the up and down arrows to adjust the preset we want, then press the down and up button to save it in place. The CinoArt also has a large range of pressures available, starting from 2 kilograms and going all the way up to 38. We can also go ahead and add either a second or third tamp to our preset cycles as a way to modify the tamping profile. Although with these multiple cycles, it will make that tamp head fully retract before coming down again, so it does slow things up quite considerably. However, the CinoArt will allow you to program the first and the second tamp at any pressure in the cycle, though that third tamp will follow the same as the second. So in this way, you could be looking to start with a lighter tamp, followed by heavier pressures, or vice versa. The jury is really still out on the effect these multiple tamps have on extractions. They do appear to have an impact on the density of the grounds in the basket, as well as the overall cleanliness of the tamp. Although as stated, it's not an indication that those shots will necessarily run slower or faster due to these extra tamp pressures. What is great about the CinoArt is the guidance leveling system it employs, and this is to ensure an even tamp is made every time the tamp head comes down. It does this by using a spring and outside collar to the tamp head, which forms a stable platform and lines up the basket as the tamp head moves down, and this will adjust the basket accordingly if needed. And a level and even tamp is a critical component to any tamping, as this will affect how the water initially interacts with the bed of coffee. And if you have an area in the puck that's slightly thinner due to it being off level, then water will always run downhill, so it will brew through there sooner, creating channeling and over extraction. The CinoArt does well to avoid this, so long as you also follow good distribution prior to tamping. And to give the CinoArt a clean mid-shift, you simply need to hold that down-up button, and then that tamp head will drop down in place. From here, you'll be able to give the majority of the tamp head a clean. But for a more thorough clean, inspection or replacement of the tamp head, you'll need to turn the machine off, remove those portafilter forks, and then unscrew the tamp head off the piston first to access it fully. Give everything a good clean down from here, and then place it back into reverse to go again. And that's the CinoArt PT2 Automatic Coffee Tamper for you. Now, not being the most fastest of automatic tampers out there, at around half a second or so slower than the others, it would be a concern in a high turnover cafe, but as an affordable package with features of the more expensive auto tampers, I think it's ideal for a small to medium cafe, certainly looking for that consistency of tamping that only automatic tampers can bring. And whilst the controls were a little bit confusing at first, once it's set up, it is very reliable and does what it's meant to do well. So if you have any questions on the CinoArt Automatic Coffee Tamper, then add them in the comment section down below and we'll get straight back to you. Don't forget to hit that little bell icon on your screen, and then that way you stay notified when we bring out new videos just like this every week. And if you've enjoyed this video, hit the thumbs up. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.